See the centuries in stone from Edinburgh Castle, a wee dram of the crack in the Drovers Inn, breathing the air on Ben Macdui, dogging on the bonnet of a Vauxhall Astra in Strathclyde Park, slashing a Hun and putting a Tim in the streets of Brigton. See the fishing villages of Grampian out of your shitting tits, paying for what the wife doesn't do down the docks at Lee. Being true to your socialist roots by setting fire to the curtains at a swingers party. Buggering a puffin in a rundown bothy. Having a ponytail and a trilby in Ashton Lane and arguing about Hugh McDermott with piss running down your legs. And joining the national sport. Whinging, but doing all about it. Scotland was like us. Quite a few, and they're all cross-eyed moaning bastards. Excuse me, my young lad.
Yeah?
You seem like a physically fit fellow. Have you ever thought of joining the army?
No.
Come on, lovely uniform like mine here. Travel, excitement.
No, I said no. Look, if you must know, I don't want to fight. I don't agree with it.
Fight? Fight? I never said anything about fighting.
But surely that's what the army does.
Not here at the Royal Deserters Corps.
The Royal Deserters Corps? I've never heard of them.
Oh, we're growing rapidly by the week. We're the fastest growing unit in the entire forces. Very good annual leave, low mortality rate. And there's no sight better than seeing an entire battalion drop their shit and leg it. It stirs your heart.
No, listen, I'm not interested.
Come on, have a look at this video of the Royal Deserters Corps display team at the Edinburgh Military Tattoo.
Gentlemen, the Royal Deserters Display Team!
Wasn't that bloody marvellous?
And now BBC Scotland is proud to present its latest six-part literary adaptation, Thomas Hardy's The Mayor of Casterbridge.
Any trade doing here? Anything in the hay-trussing line?
I should come to Weedon for a job of that sort this time of year.
Then, is there any house to let? A little small new cottage just to build it or such like?
Pulling down is more the nature of Weedon. There were 5 houses cleared away last year and 3 this, and they've nowhere to go. Nope, not so much as a thatched hurdle. That's the way of Weedon priors.
There is something going on here, however. Is there not?
Aye, 'tis fair, Dave. Though what you hear now is little more than the clatter and scurry of getting away the money of children and fools, for the real business is done earlier than this. I've been working within sound of it all day, but I didn't go up, nope, not I. 'Twas no business of mine.
No, not that business. The zombies! Where are all these zombies coming from? This is Wessex in 1886. That haystack is floating, and my God, the killer robots of Nebulon 5! Again?
Die, Mayor of Casterbridge. You will meddle with our plans for the last time.
It is amusing to look for somebody one knows in a crowd, even if one does not want him. It takes off the terrible oppressiveness of being surrounded by a throng and having no point of junction with it through a single individual.
Aye, maybe you'll be very lonely, ma'am.
Nobody knows how lonely.
But you are rich, they say.
If so, I don't know how to enjoy my riches. I came to Casterbridge thinking I should like to live here, but I wonder if I shall. The killer robots are so awfully tiresome.
Ma'am, Then may I be permitted to ask you to duck, for we have uninvited guests coming through the walls.
I will crush this tiny hamlet of Castor Ridge, and then the world will belong to the robots of Nebulon 5.
Not if I've got anything to say about it, Shiny. Die! Die! Take that in your big metal face, you freak from Mars. Well, if fighting for the fate of the galaxy in a tiny Wessex hamlet has taught me anything, is that happiness is but the occasional episode in a general drama of pain. And you haven't felt pain until you've wrestled a killer robot with a zombie hanging off your ass. Roman occupied Jerusalem, 33 AD. That's it, lads. Bring the prisoner this way.
So, is this supposed to be these people's king? He doesn't look like a king to me.
If he is a king, then let us make sure that he looks like one when he appears before Pilate. A king deserves a crown. Put this on him, this crown of thorns that will pierce his flesh. That's it, lads. Put it on nice and tight.
By placing this spiky crown of thorns on your head, I name you King of the... Do you think Pilate's still going to want us to crucify him?
Yeah, roll them up, Terry.
To boldly do your best.